I didn't really have anywhere to go. I was actually sleeping in my truck for a while, not even a place to shower. I would go to 24-hour fitness every day, and I would just hoop there, and we would just play for hours until we couldn't anymore.
My assistant coach, Marshall Johnson, pulled up videos of him on his phone, and I remember just being in and out thinking, wow, this guy looks like he's really talented. You know, it can't be real. Get him on campus as soon as possible.
Once I talked to Coach Perry, the head coach, he told me he could change my life in 1 year.
We had told him when he first came for his visit that I said to him, the minute that you play in the JUCO Jamboree in September, your whole life is going to change because college coaches are going to see you.
All the junior colleges pull up and play against each other. I didn't think of it anything at first because like the coaches hadn't talked to me at the place. A couple days later, that's when it really started hitting. Like I was getting like text messages and random phone calls. Usually people with blue checks don't follow me. So then when he followed me, I was like, who is that? One of my friends here at school, I told him like, look at this guy as he followed me. Woj, and he's like, bro, like he had this crazy reaction. He's like, bro, that's Woj.
There was a limited library on Joe Grahovac initially, but I went to the library at BallerTV to see if I could find, a progression for Joe. They have cameras in all these auxiliary gyms at tournaments big and small, so you could see his progression as a young player.
So he came out to our first game. He was there early, actually. Like we were warming up for like an hour before, and he was already there, and I was like, oh boy, nerves were starting to set in a little.
Joe was brilliant. 22 points, 10 of 15 shooting, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 of 2 from 3, and both of those threes were late in the game to put the game away. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I found myself looking around the gym, waiting for other college coaches to show up.
Woj has always like reached out to me or stayed in contact, and he's like been super down to earth, and yeah, I'm glad to have him in my corner.
I was just looking for Joe to find an opportunity where he felt like he had a family that cared about him and a place where he could go and be successful and be on the floor right away. He's just done a great job recruiting Joe, and he's done a great job building a relationship with Joe that's beyond just basketball. And I think in the end, that's why he got it done.
Visiting St. Bonaventure was felt like a dream or a movie. I had never been on a plane before. I felt like Jack Skellington when he goes through that Christmas door in the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, like where he sees the snow for the first time. That's really how I felt. The snow was on the trees, and we were driving out there, and it was just really beautiful.
Joe Grahovac represents for St. Bonaventure as important of a recruit as we have had in years. Joe helps you build a culture, and Joe is about the work, and Joe is always about his team and his teammates first.
My name is Joe Grahovac, and I'm committed to St. Bonaventure.